Today is Sunday. I think it's the 5th of August, something like that. Friday we were on our way from Cartagena to Formentera. We left around 11 in the morning. There was no wind, like absolutely no wind. So we motored quite a bit, sailed a few hours here and there, on and off, and then at 7 at night started to do dinner. I pulled up one of the boards in the bilge and there was water there. Not a good thing. So I tasted the water and it was salty. So as one does, engine was running. I opened the engine compartment under the stairs and I see water dripping down into the bilge. That was quite a nuisance. I didn't know where the water was coming from and the camera is going to fall. So I took a flashlight, started poking around, and I see water coming from the water pump. And the water pump is the thing, bronze, that takes salt water from the outside, uses that to cool the engine and spew it back out together with the exhaust gases. And it comes from the pump that holds the impeller. So my thought was either the impeller defective somehow, or the gasket in the pump, you know, and it didn't leak as much. So a few drops here and there. Turned off the engine. We made some dinner, and then I think around 8 at night I started pulling the thing out. Revved up first and a lot of water came from it. You know, at 2000 RPMs it was gushing out. Not a good thing. Took the pump out and it had axial play and radial play on the shaft that holds the impeller. It was a mess here. By now it's 11 at night, so I talked to Jolene, what are our options? I will put it back together, we'll put it back in, we can use the engine in an emergency and sail to Formentera, or, you know, we turn around back to either Alicante or Torrevieja. We decided to go sail to Torrevieja. That took the whole night. There was no wind, no nothing at all, and we arrived here I think about 10 in the morning. Called up the marina, asked for a place close to the town, got a place assigned to us. I went to see the Volvo Penta dealership here. On the internet it said they were closed until 2 p.m. or closed from 2 p.m. I went there. Asked them if they have a pump. They did not have a pump. They know the problem though, and they are quite certain that they can fix the pump if the shaft is still good. I think the shaft is still good, so what I'm going to do today, and I will show you what we're doing, is take the pump out again, clean the engine with sweet water and soap to get all the salt off, clean the bilge, and I thought you may want to have a look, you know, what it's like to repair boats in exotic, or in this case, not so exotic places. Luckily, the air conditioning is on. It is 32 degrees outside, 33 degrees, that's Celsius, so I don't know, what's that in Fahrenheit, 90, 95? I'll look it up. So I'll show you what it takes to take the pump out. It will be hot, sweaty, muggy, and it will take a few hours to get everything done, get the engine cleaned, and put everything back in its place. Tomorrow morning I'll take the pump to the Volvo Penta workshop. They will rebuild the pump for me. Hopefully it will work. If that doesn't work, they assured me that they can order the pump on Monday and have it from Belgium here Tuesday morning. If they rebuild the pump, it will also take a day. So by Tuesday, we're out of here with a new pump, a rebuilt pump, or whatever. So let's get to it. So this is the engine compartment. This is under the stairs, Harry Potter style. And the thing we are looking at is right. Oh, there in the back, this one, it leaked underneath here. So this is what we've been looking at. We're going to replace or take the pump out. As you can see, there's not a lot of room from the front, so I'll take you to the side so you can see a little bit better. I'll take you out again into the girls' cabin. Quite the thing to take everything out. There's a fan going here, so I hope you can still hear me. Oh. Take this one away, and now we have a little bit more to look at. Here we have the pump. That's it. As you can see, not a whole lot of space from this side either. We're going to take the hoses off from this side and go out to the back. Oh, and it's dark here. Let me get a little bit of light. The impeller pump that we are looking at and we're going to take out sits right here. It is belt driven from the engine. This is the pulley from the engine, and there's a belt going around it on this side. And if you can probably not see that, but you can feel it. There's a lot of play, and there was water coming from underneath here like you would not believe. It ended up on the engine, on the gearbox, in the bilge, everywhere. So I'll be cleaning all of that as well today. Hooray. You can see there, it's got salt crusted on the turbo part. On the turbo hood, it's got salt, so everything needs to be cleaned and then sprayed with WD-40. So let me see if I can find a good spot for the camera, and we'll start working on it. Pushing off the hose clamps up and the hoses. You know what? It was easier in the middle of the ocean. Okay, that's one. And here's two. And I hope you can see this, but now there's the pump. Here, one hose off. And two hose off. So I hope you saw that. There is a lot of salt on the inside of the turbo hood. I hope no salt water got into the turbo, because that might be costly if that goes. So I've got a ratchet, and I'm not the youngest anymore. That's not the right one. Let's take this one first. Okay, I tightened that up good. Okay, so that's one bolt. Okay, and that is the pump. Let me take you to my workbench. As you can see, I'm not very neat with tools. I have a lot of them, but okay. So, whew. This is where the impeller sits in, and let me put the camera on a tripod again. Okay. Now this has play, and the water came out right here. So there's a belt going on here that turns the impeller pump that sits inside. I'll show you in a minute. And the water came gushing out, really gushing out here. On the shaft, there inside here is a bearing, two bearings actually, one there, some seals, and a seal here, all completely gone. So tomorrow morning we'll take this thing, bring it to the shop, hopefully they can rebuild it. It is Tuesday morning, and we got a new pump. It is completely rebuilt. They even painted the new bracket, which was a little bit corroded. Basically, the guys from Oscar Marine did what they promised to do, and for a very reasonable price as well. It was 151 euros, including VAT. A new pump is 700, so I'm quite happy with it. So we're going to install it now, see how that goes, see if the pump actually works. I haven't tried it yet because obviously I still have it in my hand. Oscar Marine here in Torrevieja, Spain. Great guys, Dutch guy, English guy, very friendly, keep to their words. They said it was ready on Tuesday. It is Tuesday and it's ready. So let's put it in there.